But something I want to talk about. So a couple weeks back, I was going to fly out to Detroit. Okay. This is my story. And this is going to be an old man rant. So buckle up, like get some popcorn, this ruffles feathers. Okay. So I'm getting ready to go, or I haven't bought tickets to Detroit yet because it's contingent upon me going to a show. It was the Black Dahlia murder. Okay. It was Trevor's remembrance show, right? Rest in peace, rest in power. And I wanted to go because they're from Detroit.
Yeah.
And I figured it'd be great. I'm a huge Brandon Ellis fan. I love Ryan Knight, all that stuff, just all around.
Yeah.
I wanted to go check them out. And I think it was their first big show ever since.
I think since they had the other guitarists.
I think so.
On vocals, right? So.
Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was their first show back since Trevor passing.
Yeah, big deal.
Yeah. Right? And so, I go to look up tickets, man. And I knew pre-sale in when they first went on sale, they were I think they're 30, maybe no more than $50.
Yeah.
I go 3 weeks out trying to look at these tickets, and they're $400 for a venue, man.
Yeah.
A show venue. I'm not going to see them at the Pepsi Center or, and it's it got me thinking, dude, and I've seen it more and more happening. People people sit in their basements to have businesses buying up tickets.
Yeah.
To rip people off in the future.
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully that becomes outlawed, but.
Well, do you think there's any way in stopping it?
I don't know. I mean, everybody blamed Ticketmaster for doing that, and then StubHub, and I think they got sued or something over something like that. I might be misspeaking about this, but yeah,
well,
I think that was the deal. Is they were doing something kind of naughty behind the scenes, but yeah, I agree. I mean, when you look at a ticket, you're like, okay, $20, and then by the end, I mean, some of the fees they put, it's just
ridiculous.
My favorite one is the delivery fee, right? It's you're emailing it.
Oh, for an online ticket?
Yeah, because I think they get charged to send it to Access or something.
Well, dude, you'll buy a ticket and it'll say, okay, this is $29. And then you get to check out and it's oh, $45. What the hell?
Yeah.
Dude?
And I saw a show at, so for people who don't know, we're in Colorado. So we have Red Rocks and we have another venue called Fiddler's Green, which is also outdoors. So I went and saw a show there, and I hadn't really used that Access app a whole lot, but I bought a ticket and then they sent it to my email and I had a barcode and everything. But when I get to the gentleman who's got to scan it, he's like, well, you open up your Access app and then I'll scan it in there. I'm like, I gotta tell you, man, that's going to take me 20 minutes to do that now. And he's like, yeah, we have to have it. I'm like, I have the ticket right here. He's like, you're not getting in without it.
Without the app?
Yeah. It's just so much of a hassle. And I think a lot of that's kind of worked out now, but in terms of it, dude, being overpriced, no.
I think I'm going to Bellwitch in November, which you should come to.
Yeah. We'll bring this whole setup.
We'll bring this whole setup. We'll just park in the middle of the street in Denver and do this because this takes priority.
Yeah, we'll get a press badge
and everything. Yep.
Yeah. I think if we just laminate ones, the police.
I think half the people in Denver live on the street anyway, so they'd be like, "What's going on here?"
It's pretty cool. Yeah.
So, but
can't shut us down.
Dude. Now that you're telling me this, I'm pretty sure I bought my tickets pre-sale through, you said Access?
Access, yeah.
And, I think I had to go through the app and do all this stuff and, sign up for all these promotions and shit. It's it's a trap. You can't, dude, you no longer can just go to Independent Records and be like, hey, give me 2 Trivium tickets.
Right.
And they'll be like, okay, you little piece of shit, here you go. And, there was 2 cents in tax.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember it being much simpler. I remember being less frustrated.
Remember hard tickets? Remember actual tickets?
Yeah. I used to have them framed.
Dude, I have a whole shoebox full of them.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, I think about that too. There's just nothing that has that sentimental value anymore.
Nope,
it's an email and cool, I'll never look at that again.
It's I'll never. And then at one point we were printing out tickets. You remember printing out tickets?
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Here's my ticket.
Yeah, I have it right.
It's all fucked up. You pull it out, can't scan it. Well, that's because I had it folded in 12, and it was under my gooch. So
yeah, and I carried it around high school all day.
Yeah,
everybody where I was going.
Dude, I'm going up to Denver tonight. Yeah,
that's so funny. Yeah, I would say that's been a huge hurdle for me when I want to go to a show because, if I want to take a friend or whatever, I'm like, okay, this is gonna cost me $100. And it's like usually
really
I
is.
only want to see one or two of the bands. So
And I remember I'd buy a couple tickets back in the day because I knew someone would go. Like there was no, but now I'm not gonna do that because holy shit, if I hey John, you want to go see Thy Art Is Murder for fucking $100? They'd be like, it's like you're asking them to fucking help you move.
yeah,
Like we got fucking plans. Dude.
yeah.
You know?
I gotta head to Pueblo. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna head to Pueblo. Yeah,
Yeah.
I got a business engagement in Pueblo.
I gotta pick up 6 mattresses, man. I'm really busy.
God.
Yeah, I mean, especially during COVID too. I think is when that really kicked off as far as like ticket prices going through the roof because. Even at venues you'd go to, and they had everything partitioned off, right? You couldn't stand at this area of the building or whatever. And that's, I mean, their own local policies and whatever. But
Right.
I remember there's the Summit, I believe, up in Denver. And I haven't been there in a while, so I don't know if they're still doing this. But the upstairs, you could just walk up there.
Oh, that's right.
And then
Yeah.
I took somebody there, and I was like, cool, no one's up on the upper level. Let's just go up there to the balcony.
There's no way they do that now.
Yeah, so I go to walk up there, and this guy's got an iPad. So I already knew this was going to be fucked up.
Nice.
And
This motherfucker had the iPad.
yeah,
He
he's
didn't
like,
have a clipboard. He had a multifunctional step up in technology
yeah, I knew this whole
for
situation.
keeping your ass poor, dude. Go down to the lower level, you
Yeah.
surf.
Yeah, he's like, what can I do for you? And I was like, well, we just want to go upstairs. He's like, oh yeah, that's $40 a person. I remember him saying that, $40 a person. I'm like, for what? He's like, that's considered VIP now. So they're commoditizing areas of the venue.
Okay.
I'm like, okay, this is
So, dude,
beyond silly.
this is my overall gripe with it, dude. Like, who loves these bands?
Yeah.
Who actually loves these bands? I'm not gatekeeping. Who loves these bands, dude? It's these grassroots kids and like people that discover the bands.
Yeah.
Nobody can afford that.
Yeah, I mean, you're talking about people who work a regular 9 to 5. I mean,
Yeah, that love music for what it is and not want to go to a show after work or like a couple kids scrounging some money together to go see their favorite band. Like that, there's no way.